Thank you so much. You gave us a great stuff.
I agree.
He's like so sad. They show a picture of him when he was young, and then he's like standing there like an old man.
Yeah, it's sad.
This community meeting I went to the other night, just like opened my eyes to some shit. It's such bullshit.
The truth is, we haven't been four guys that happen to get along with each other. There's a lot of respect and a lot of love.
Kiss has found a simple formula for success. Hit those audiences so hard with a barrage of gimmicks, stunts, and theatrics that they won't be able to forget you.
Something that I think of, just broke through the door of self-consciousness or whatever. And all of us, we're kind of looking at each other. How are you doing?
Their fans adore them. They emulate them.
You can look like Gene, look like Paul, look like Peter, look like Ace.
It would be silly for a hard rock band like us to come out on stage and play on stools. So obviously, yeah, we go for the throat.
Kiss each sold separately, then you can put them in any crazy pose you want.
Kiss Radio.
Regardless of what you want to say about Kiss, musically or otherwise, there was no band more determined to put on a spectacular show and give people their money's worth than Kiss.
You're kind of like a spaceman.
No, actually, I'm a clone.
Everybody needs heroes in their life. It's either Superman, Santa Claus, or Kiss.
Recognizable faces on the planet, and one of the most iconic and badass bands of all time. Tonight is the night that Kiss enters the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Growing up, Kiss was my favorite band, and it was not always easy being a Kiss fan. Just as Kiss were relentlessly persecuted by critics, their fans were relentlessly persecuted by the self-appointed arbiters of taste in middle schools and high schools across America. Arguments and even fistfights were not uncommon. I recall as a 15-year-old telling one bully, "You can kiss my Kiss-loving ass," because Kiss was never a critics' band, Kiss was a people's band. And so, I waited in a long line on a bitter cold Chicago morning to buy a ticket for my first concert, a Kiss concert. I was especially thrilled because imprinted on the ticket were words that hinted there was going to be a special event. The ticket said, "A partial view of Kiss." I was certain this meant the band were going to reveal some new secret corner of their artistic souls. In reality, it meant that my seat was behind a pole. Still, that concert was the most exciting, cathartic, loudest, most thrilling 2 hours of live music I've seen to this day. who should and shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think the criteria are actually quite simple. Impact, influence, and awesomeness. And Kiss have all three in spades. Impact. Kiss has sold over 100 million albums worldwide. They have 28 gold albums in the United States alone. That's more than any other American rock band in history. Their theatrics were indisputably groundbreaking, but it was Kiss's music that had an impact on me. All four guys wrote great songs. All four guys were great lead singers. That's correct. They practically invented the live album and Kiss Alive. They made Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun, Alive 2, Dynasty, all exploding with killer riffs, anthemic choruses, and screaming solo that for 40 years have been filling arenas and stadiums around the world. Influence, simply put, Kiss is the band that made me and millions of others love rock and roll. What Elvis and apparently a few people in the room tonight. What Elvis and the Beatles were to previous generations, Kiss were to us. They propelled millions of young people to pick up instruments. Their influence is everywhere, from Metallica to Lady Gaga. Kiss have inspired thousands of artists of diverse genres, some of whom may be on a Hall of Fame trajectory themselves. They've been a formative influence on members of Tool, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Slipknot, Garbage.
Very well spoken. It's articulate, well
Lenny
spoken.
Kravitz, White Zombie, Soundgarden, Nine Inch Nails, and Rage Against the Machine. Impact, check. Influence, check. And the final criteria? Awesomeness. There's a simple test for that. What if you had never seen or heard Kiss before? What if you had never heard a note of their music, never viewed a YouTube clip, never seen a reality show featuring any of the members? And what if you wandered into a diving club in your hometown and saw Kiss in all their glory thrashing the place to the ground? One guy belching fire and spraying blood past his gargantuan tongue, a drum riser bursting through a roof, a guitar player so incredible his axe billowed smoke and shot rockets, a frontman flying back and forth across the joint like a superhero Tarzan, all of them in frightening horror movie, comic book superstar, sexifying kabuki makeup, all of them in black and silver warrior bondage gear and 7-inch platform heels, the place blowing up in explosions, bare knuckle, badass, heavy duty, liberating rock and roll. What would you say if you saw that? You'd say, that band's fucking awesome. It deserves Eric Carr, Vinnie Vincent, Mark St. John, Bruce Stewart, Eric Singer, and Tommy Thayer have all been important in extending and expanding Kiss's impressive legacy. But tonight, we honor the fearsome force. The four original founding members of Kiss. The demon, Gene Simmons. He's the god of thunder. He's Dr. Love. He's Beatles-like bass on the bottom and a bat lizard Bela Lugosi on the top. The star child, Paul Stanley. The heartthrob ringmaster of Kiss's Psycho Circus. His vision, talent, and dedication over 4 decades have made Kiss the band it is today. The spaceman, Ace Frehley.
You think they have their makeup on?
My first
What's that?
guitar
You think they have their makeup on?
I think so.
You do?
I think so.
70 years old and they're wearing that
timeless licks
makeup.
across their greatest records. And the cat, Peter Criss.
Oh, they're not 70.
60s. 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 60s.
And the writer and singer of the band's biggest hit, the world's first power ballad, Beck. But tonight, we also honor the fifth member of the band.
And fake hair, by the way, probably.
Of course.
We honor the Kiss Army. Generations of fiercely loyal fans who are celebrating this long overdue induction all over the planet tonight. Tonight,
I don't know why they
beyond
wait
any
so long to
shadow
bring
of doubt,
these people
the high
on
school
board.
bullies and the
Why
critics
wait so
were
long?
mistaken. We Kiss fans were right, so let's celebrate.
Especially everyone that's here tonight.
Pardon?
Everyone that's here tonight.
I misspoke earlier when I said that tonight Kiss enters the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's almost right. Because tonight, it's not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Tonight, it's the rock and roll all night and party every day.
No makeup.
It's not.
Tom Morello, we are humbled, all of us, to stand up on this stage and do what we love doing. This is a profound moment for all of us. We are humbled that the fans do what we love doing. And so I'm here just to say a few kind words about the four knuckleheads 40 years ago who got together and decided to put together the band we never saw on stage. Critics Be Damned. To Ace Frehley. Because Tom Wayne has been imitated but never equaled by generations of guitar players around the world. To Peter Criss, who's drumming and singing. Well, there's not a guy who beats the sticks who sounds just like Peter. Nobody's got that swing and that style. Something happened 40 years ago. I met the partner and the brother I never knew I had. Paul Stanley. You couldn't ask for somebody. You couldn't ask for somebody more awesome to be on the same team. I am humbled. I was going to say a few kind words about Eric Carr, rest in peace. Mark St. John, rest in peace. Vin Vincent, the great Bruce Kulick. And of course, here we are 40 years later with the great Eric Singer, Tommy Thayer. We continue on. However, nothing will ever do. We wouldn't be here today without the original Fantastic Four. God bless you all. May I introduce the powerful and attractive Peter Criss. It's very heavy. I want to say it's great to be home in Brooklyn. I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame for this honor. I never thought this could happen in my life. Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody that had something to do with my career and the band's career. In 50 years I've been doing it, the 40 years we've been doing it.
Jesus, from the grips to the truck drivers to the great producers to the great managers to the great people that just were all there for us all the years of the hard times and good times. God bless you and thank you so much. There's so many names up here on it. Peter! I want to definitely thank our first manager, Bill Coyne. We would not be here if not for Bill and Sean Delaney, the great Joyce Bogart, and the great Neil Bogart, who with Casablanca Records, those were the great days, and I thank them all. I'd like to congratulate the band, of course, Mr. Stanley, Mr. Simmons, and the one and only Spaceman Ace Frehley. I'd like to also congratulate the other inductees, how legendary they are. I'm a big fan of all of them. I recently seen Daryl Hall's show, and I fell in love with the show, man. So, I'd like to also say I am now 7 years male breast cancer free. Thank you. I'm very proud of that. I have organizations here, my Beauty Ball Girls and my Cancer Support Center, and my doctor, Alex Switzer, who saved my life from breast cancer. Thank you so much. I'm not being here. I'd like to thank my family, my sister Donna, who I know is out there, all my friends who have come, and God, there's so many of them I cannot be here all night again for you. I'd like to thank my lovely wife, Gigi, who makes my life really, really good and a lot easier. And let me tell you, walking through life with her is a blessing. I love you, babe. I love you, Dad. I'm pretty much down. My idol was Gene Krupa. It's why I wanted to play drums. I got my first lesson from my best friend, Jerry Nolan, of the New York Dolls. And boy, with that just started it all. I want to say that in and out of makeup, I'll always be the cat man. So I want to also say, you gotta forgive to live. It's really important. And remember, early detection will save your life. And God bless each and every one of you. I will remember this for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.
I have a speech here, but these are prescriptions, so I can't read. It's so great to be here with all these other celebrities and great musicians. And, I want to thank Paul, Gene, and Peter. Thank you so much, Tom, for that beautiful introduction. I want to thank the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for inducting us. Thank you very much. And here I am. You know, when I was 13 years old and I picked up my first guitar, I always said that I was going to be into something big. And little did I know, a few years later, there it was. I experienced the summer of love. That was before I met these clowns. And several years later, we got together, and you know the story. It's all Kissery. A few quick names: Bill O'Coin, Joyce Bywitz, who used to manage us in conjunction with Bill and ended up marrying Neil Bogart. We wouldn't be here without Neil Bogart and Casablanca Records. Everyone at Casablanca Records, everyone at ATI, Jeff and Wally, people at the press office. Can I read it? Maybe I can.